plans and designs the sustainable cities and communities of the future. And we do that by shaping the future for our clients and for our colleagues, and together with you, and that's why we're here today. You are helping to shape this project as well. You play a very, very important role in this project, and that's why we're here today to communicate this timeless vision for the project that you will communicate to those people, which is very, very important. As you've heard, we are the largest consultancy, architects and engineering consultancy in Europe. We're based in Sweden as well. We have a long history between Sweden and Vietnam. We work over 70 different countries, 15,000 projects a year. That comes with a lot of knowledge. And I stand here today just by myself, one person, but I have 23,000 colleagues that work together with me. Architects, engineers, experts in energy, in water, in waste, in transportation, and city planning and designing those futures. So I have a lot to bring with us. And what is this philosophy that shapes sustainable communities, that shapes the future? It's about global expertise, but local understanding. Understanding the context, understanding the site, and where we are, and the people, and the culture. But with this knowledge that we bring from the global context. And we try, our day-to-day work is about solving the greatest societal challenges of our time, as it says here. More relevant, that is absolutely more relevant than ever before. This continues to go on. So what we do in doing that is actually look very deep into the challenges, into these specific challenges. And there are many that we are facing. I think it goes without saying that you all are aware of the global challenges that we are facing right now. And every day we aim to provide solutions that are long-lasting and that stand the test of time. So I just want you to reflect for one moment. And this is quite an important point. This is why I say you play a very, very important role. By 2050, there is expected to be 7 billion people living in cities all around the world. 7 billion people in cities. So if you look at the statistics, and this is not statistics I make up, that cities account for 3% of the world's total land area. So all of the cities in the world, just 3% of the land around the globe. And that is home to just over half the world's population. So 55% of the world's population living in 3% of the total land area around the globe. Now at the same time, this has a huge environmental impact. The greenhouse gas emissions account for 70% of the global total. So I just want you to process that information for one moment. 3% with half the world's population producing 70% of the global greenhouse gases. So, from home to the world, why is it important that coastal Quảng begins with infrastructure, or one of the components of infrastructure? Why is it important that it begins with a built environment that is sustainable and long-lasting? And so the infrastructure, the stuff, the glue that holds everything together, underground that you don't see, that nobody sees, that the people that you'll sell to don't see, why is it important? Well, if you think about your children for one moment, and I think many probably do have children here, that when you wake up in the morning, or when a child wakes up in the morning, we hope that you can have clean air to breathe, okay? We hope that that child or children can drink clean water every single day, just from the tap. Lives in a very safe place, with natural daylight, clear light, with green space, abundant green space all around you, and allows the power of the wind to cool you down. And at the same time, plays in a safe place that is walkable in a comfortable way. And over time, these are not just the conditions, but they become habits, and it's about health, and it's about building a strong mindset. So, this is why it's important that we produce solutions that are over and above clean. Clean water and clean air. So renewables that produce the water that's clean and that help to keep the air clean as well. So they don't, in other words, pollute. We don't make the air dirty. I think you only need to go to Hanoi or other cities and feel the impact of that. But at the same time, it is possible to create clean energy. And this is the foundation of what our company strongly believes in, and that's also our philosophy. The idea that we can have clean water, clean air, and clean energy, and we can design those solutions and implement those solutions and promote those solutions that help for a sustainable community, just like the one that we are building here. And this is where we talk about the timeless vision for this project. So the infrastructure actually defines the quality of life. And that actually you may not think about day to day. But do we want the air to be clean or polluted? Of course we want the air to be clean. Do we want the water to be safe or unsafe? I think it goes without saying. The energy is possible to be sustainable, and we don't want to waste that energy. If we produce the energy, we don't want to just waste it and let it go into the air. And then, probably mostly, it's about creating an environment that can heal itself and it doesn't get exhausted. So these are some of the real fundamentals of building these solutions that are sustainable. So from home to the world is the big message. So you can be here in this project and live here and then have that next step out into the world because you have everything here. So the infrastructure and the design, and you can see some images here, it really determines many things. It's about providing good health, because if we have a healthy environment, we have healthy individuals, we have healthy society, we have healthy residents, people that live here. That's really determining, this idea that we can go from home to the world. Resilience, I think this has been spoken about already today. The importance of building resilient communities. We know the effects that climate change is happening. You see it here with events, weather events. But if we can build resilient communities, we can build communities that can bounce back from those events. And we can do that. We can design solutions to do that. We build a resilient community. And this is really important then. The future potential of a generation. So the people that you will be talking to and selling to come here and can have start their lives here potentially. Come here and it can be for the next 3 generations.